You're my God for.
All right, hey guys, it's been a little bit over a month since Only Hope has been out. I just wanted to give you guys a little backstory behind the song. Started around a year ago is when I started writing it, actually on my birthday. You know, it was a time where almost a year of COVID, racial tension, cultural tensions in the US, and then on top of that we have political turmoil where it seems as if the whole nation is divided into these different groups. Friends and family are kind of at odds with each other. It just felt like there's a bunch of division, a bunch of hatred, even amongst Christians. And you know, even the idea of I'm right and you're wrong, my idea is better than your idea, I'm standing up for my freedoms versus I'm laying down my freedoms. All these things have also been pretty prevalent for the past year or two. It really brought a lot of anxiety, but I started reflecting on some words that Pastor Kyle Hildebrand actually shared with me. Actually, he shares with everyone a lot, and it kind of rung in my head a lot. And he always says, my hope is not in my government, my hope is in my God. And in the moment, like that saying is like, yeah, obviously, of course, like my hope is in God, it's in nobody else. But last year, it came really real to me. Like, I can't put my hope in my government, who the president is, who the king is, who the prime minister is, like in the world. It doesn't matter who's in charge of a physical country. Those things are important, but those things are not the ultimate things. God is not of this world, and Jesus is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. And it really brought a lot of peace in contrast to the anxiety that I was feeling. And it was just something that I hoped that would convey to everyone else. And maybe that's something everyone else is feeling too, is like, man, there's a lot of evil in this world, and it doesn't matter who's in charge of certain countries or states or cities. Like, I can't fully put my trust in them. Other than Jesus, I can't. Even on that level, like it all goes back to, you know, submitting to God. Even the shirt says, submit to God, resist the devil. Like, even if we are right, if we're not submitting ourselves to God, and in light of all the stuff that's been going on, like if we're responding in pride, like we're just as in the wrong as the people we're telling are wrong. That was also another convicting factor that went into the song was, you know, I can't put my hope in anyone but Jesus. And if I'm not surrendering like myself to God and what I think is right, what I think is wrong, and letting God have the final say. Like if I'm not letting God have the final say in my life, I'm ultimately trying to become my own God, and that's never a good idea. Jesus is the King of Kings, and at the end of the day, He's the one that died for us. He rose from the grave, and He predicted that, and He fulfilled that, and that's why I can put my trust in Him. That's why He's our only hope. Wherever you're at, if you're putting your hope in a government, in a person, in a relationship, in some earthly thing that's not Jesus, it's going to fall short. And so, yeah, that's the song story behind the story. Our hope is not in our government. Our hope is in our God. He's our only hope. He's the only thing that we can put our trust in.
You're my God forever.